Low altitude fam, good morning and welcome to day 29 of 90 days of vlogging. We are just now leaving Horse Cave, Kentucky. I made my delivery yesterday, a day early. And of course I was like, I would expect, or you would think, they will have me pick up a load out of the same place I delivered at, right?
No.
They have me going an hour north. Go pick up out of some funny place, and I gotta run the load on continuous. And then once I pick up out of that place, you gonna let me go? Oh, he is gonna let me go. I like this game. I slow down, he slows down. I start getting on the gas, he gets on the gas too. Anyway, like I was saying, sorry, derailed for a second. Gotta run the road. Jesus! Run the road. Run the road. I gotta run the load continuous. 50 degrees. That shouldn't consume much fuel. But here's the thing, right? The load is a live load and a live unload. Not too bad on the miles. It's like 270 miles for 275 miles for like $800. I'm not mad at it. Picks up today, delivers today. So I'm actually gonna try and go straight in because my appointment is for 7 p.m. But to where it's gotten, I don't really care about appointments. Well, I do, but y'all get the gist. I care about appointments enough to not miss them. I don't care much about them because if it's a load that I can get in, the sooner I can get the load off my back, the better it is for me. Why is my navigation? I hate this navigation with a passion. Why the fuck are you tripping, bro?
Daddy, chill.
Now I have to restart. Yeah, I have to restart the tablet. Anyway, yeah, so appointment for this load is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's what I'm picking up. Delivery 7 p.m. Not too bad. And from the notes, they were saying this place loads, they load fast and they load early. So definitely know, or definitely assume my load will probably be sitting on the dock waiting for me to get in. Let me over, guys. But yeah, so far I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. Having fruits for breakfast, always good. Definitely hydrate too. Like I always tell y'all, fucking hydrate. Y'all can't be out here walking like damn zombies. Hydrate, man. It's good for you. You know, come to think about it, I kind of like the way they're running me so far. But sometimes I always say this and then I end up jinxing myself. The way it's been, I've been running like basically a load a day. I'll pick up today, either drop off today or drop off the next morning, and by the time I'm dropping off the next morning, I already have my next load. Why am I going slow and I'm empty? Oh my days, bro. Now I see why using cruise control is important. I kind of like when I run the loads this way. Because if you think about it, right? The week that I'm in, they did payroll cut off early because of a holiday. So basically what it is we get an extra day. But the last load that I had scanned in delivered Monday. Payroll cut off on Tuesday. The load I did on Tuesday, I didn't want to scan it in because I had a feeling my fleet manager would probably try and sneak that one in to this week. But the way I have it set up is I didn't want the load put in for this week. I want it put in for next week. So I held on to the paperwork. I didn't scan it in. And then once I was guaranteed, which was what, yesterday? Today's Friday. Yeah. Yesterday morning. Thursday. Mind you, I finished this load on Tuesday. Yesterday morning is when I scanned in that load and the one I did previously. And then now I'm back to regular schedule programming. Just scan the loads in as soon as I'm done with them. My mom's calling, so I'm gonna have to drop you guys for a bit. But when I come back, I'm coming back with some very controversial topics to talk about. Psych! To the left to check in, or what's going on? I'm so confused. Shipping and receiving dock, shipping and receiving office. But the question is, where do I even park? I don't like this one bit. You know, I don't even blame anybody but myself, because I didn't do a damn recon to find out what needs to be done. And then of course we got the flatbedders over here. Got folks with oversized. I think this is all one company. Yep. Basically running tandem all the way to bring whatever. Either they're bringing stuff or they're picking stuff. I don't know. Yep, they're all the same company. Talk to her, but she ran away. I just gonna have to leave my truck here and figure out what needs to be done. So guys, basically bear with me as I go inside to go check in. I'll be back shortly. Alright folks, we are checked in. That check-in process was a very weird one, to be honest. Lady basically, the lady y'all saw me say, let me go talk to her real quick. Walked up, didn't even go into the office. She asked me where I was going. I told her where I was going. She said, alright, go to this door. Now this guy beside me was having problems backing in. Let me see if I can get it there smoothly. And to be honest, I might invest in Insta, like, you know, Insta 360, so y'all can get a better what do you call it? Y'all can get a better view of what I'm doing. Because I kind of feel like with this one, yes, it does have a wide angle view, but it's kind of like there's certain angles I would love for y'all to see, but y'all can't really see it. And get some things out of my pocket. That's the sad bit, but don't worry, soon. It is loud out here. But anyway, let me slide this tandems real quick. And yes, we are basically aligned. Let's get this tandem slid. And then of course I have to pull both my lines. that sun is melting my face, I ain't gonna lie. And just like that, folks, that sun is cooking me, bruh. Golly. Welcome to Bardstown, Kentucky. Yeah, is it Kentucky? Yes, it is Kentucky. We are checked in a door. I talked to the other driver that was on this door that I was in. I asked him how long it took them to get for him to get loaded. He said his product wasn't quite ready, so it took him like what, 2 hours? So I was like, okay, I mean, if it's 2 hours, I don't mind it. They already locked. Okay, this is interesting. They might be done sooner rather than later, because let me show y'all. Y'all see at the light, actually, let me just open my doors and show y'all. They already have a red light on the dock. So that basically means that they might be, my product probably was already ready, so they might be getting me loaded right now. I'm gonna wait to see how long this takes, and then I'll turn the camera back on when all this is done. On the bills they have it written as 1. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. Okay. The one, yeah, the one that ran at 20, not 20.
Bruh.
50, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 20. 50, I'm sorry. 50 continuous. Yes, it is. Trailer is 202285. I'm looking at the map. I'm seeing they have two. I put the address. I put 1 Abbott Way, but it sent me straight to 2 Abbott Way. And I'm looking at the map. I'm seeing they have Abbott Nutrition to the north and Abbott Shipping and Receiving to the south. So they're basically next door to each other. Yeah, where they do all the processing and everything. I have the CDFC number circled at the top. So just, yeah. Alright, appreciate you, man. You have a blessed day as well. No sooner had I cut off the other clip than this guy's literally, as soon as I called and as soon as I cut off the other clip, they picked up. I was like, you know what? I guess. Let's see. They basically cheaped out on how much they gave me for fuel. Let's see. Gotta add a stop. The TA in Walton. That's where they want me to fuel up at. Oh, and I love this one too. It was supposed to be 32,000 pounds, but it's 17,000. Yeah, this should be fun. Anyway, let's make our way to the fuel stop. I will see you guys over there. What's up, low altitude fam? Welcome to Walton, Kentucky at the TA. Waiting for the guy in front of me to get back in his truck and leave, because when I tell you the state of the line over here is bad, those are the people behind me. Those are the people in the front. I think he's not moving, so I guess not. So I'm waiting for him to move so the guy behind me can jump in and fuel. Now, let's talk about a couple things. Number one, for y'all that are watching the World Cup, y'all saw what happened to that Canadian player? Damn, I feel bad for him, bro. That leg is gone. It's gone real bad. Number two, one thing that does my head in every time is you show up to a truck stop, you clearly see it is busy, like super busy, to the point that people need to fuel up and everything. But you decide you're gonna leave your truck at the pump and just go inside and do whatever you gotta do. And you're done fueling, by the way. Does my head in every time, man. I don't know why people do that. And then when the same thing gets done to them, they wanna go throw a fit and start fighting and everything. I'm telling you, truck stop adventures, bro. There's a lot of stuff that happens at truck stops that's just so funny. But the guy in front of me finally moved. So now I'm gonna walk in here, go wash my hands, go deal with Cincinnati traffic, because why not? It's always a fun time with that. And then once that part is done, I can worry about other things. But in the meantime, catch you guys as I try and make my way through the traffic. Yeah, getting out of here already is a problem, because I don't understand how some of these truck stops are built. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Let's see, this guy in front of me, you're gonna hop the curb? Probably. I might hop the curb too. This place is a whole maze. Without tearing this guy's trailer. Oh, I'll clear the curb, I'm good. Yeah, but this setup is ass. And that's why I kept saying this does my head in. There's people, like, There's people still at the pumps. There's people still at the pumps and they're not pumping gas. Or diesel rather. Why am I saying gas? Diesel. The people still there, not doing nothing. Nathaniel, bro, does my head in every time. And then we have to deal with this light that takes God knows forever. It takes forever to turn green. And then when it does turn green, what is this guy doing? And then when it turns green for like 5 seconds. Basically meaning only 2 trucks. So y'all see in front of me is 2 trucks, right? Only 2 trucks are gonna make it past that light. Guarantee, just watch. But somehow every time, this is the only place that has the cheapest fuel for Prime in this area. Which has me begging, which begs the question. What do you do? Are you picking peace of mind over cheap fuel or cheap fuel over peace of mind? Watch, I'm telling you, if this 3, yep, see? Couldn't even make the turn because the guy at the front was taking fucking forever to turn. Golly. Watch, there's gonna be a situation of 1 truck every 5 minutes. I'll turn this back on when I make it past this intersection. Weird ass intersection, by the way. What is this guy doing? Bro, this shit does my head in, bro. Anyway, let's go deal with the traffic over here because they're already talking about some 21-minute backup. I fucking hate this side of town, bro. I will gladly come drive through here in the middle of the night before I find myself driving here through the day. But then again, every load I pick up and every schedule I'm running, I find myself going through Cincinnati during the day. Gotta love this. Oh, I'm gonna be on the 75 for a hot minute. I need to be on those left 2 lanes over there. But I can already guarantee you nobody's gonna let me over. Wait for this guy to pass, then I get behind him. Come on, gang, I'll be flexing your V12 trucks. Drive it like you stole it. And yes, before y'all get mad at me talking about some, why am I in the 2nd lane from left? 75 goes straight through. And when I get into Cincinnati, once I'm done going down this hill, I'm gonna have to stay on the left regardless. So I'm better off doing it now, so I don't have to worry about switching lanes and nobody wants to let me over. Because that's something that happens a lot. Especially you 4-wheelers. Y'all be seeing a truck with a turn signal on and you think that's the perfect time to speed up. Wait until you get the right one that will cut you off and have you flying into the ditch. Anyway, here comes the traffic I was dreading. Because sticking on the 3rd lane is cool. Problem is, the moment I stick here, this lane's become 3. Once you get past the 275 in the section up ahead, they turn into 3 lanes. And when they get to 3 lanes, that's where all of a sudden somebody that is on the lane number 4, where that Conestoga is like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. And then now they start trying to force their way in. Alright, let's throw my hazard lights on because I know there's a dum-dum behind me that is probably driving too fast and not paying attention. Oh, and yes, message to 4-wheelers. Just because you see a truck leaving this much space between them don't mean the lane is moving any faster. You're just slowing yourself down for no reason. I'm saving my brakes. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I get to the customer. I already know I'm about to get rage baited over here. So, and I don't want y'all seeing that. So I'll catch y'all in Tip City. Low altitude family, welcome to Tip City, Ohio. We got checked in. This is one of those facilities where they open the doors from the inside. So that's clutch. But the maze to go around here is kind of annoying because you have to go around, wrap around the whole building. So when I first showed up, I showed up to the building to the south. And then once that, I showed up, gave them my paperwork. They're like, oh, you need to go to the other facility right across the road. I said, say less. So now I came in here, they got my paperwork, did everything they needed to do. They said they opened the doors from the inside, so that's lovely. All I gotta do is back up, slap my tandems, and I am good. I need to take my lock off too. And yes, I already have my next load. Simplest load I've ever done. And that one I probably, looking at my hours, I may, just maybe, if this load is ready, I may be able to get it done by tonight. And that's if, like I said, big if the load is ready. If it's not, then it's basically wraps. Let's go ahead and get this tandem slid in. I'd even grab my keys. Wow, y'all could even remind me? That's crazy. Where are my keys? Truck keys found. A boom. I like how this thing makes a loud boom. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna rush trying to go pick up the next load. Because I've seen the load temp, and I probably have talked about this before with Tyson, and this one was kind of like an inside scoop of that I got from one delivery or one pickup I was doing. They basically said if the load temperature is 26 degrees or 28 degrees, more likely than not, that load is not gonna be ready until the drop dead time. If the load temp is like -10, it's for sure gonna be ready ahead of time. Okay, just had to make sure the pins lock. All right, let's put this thing in reverse with the tandem slid all the way back. Where are my keys? Still on my lock. Yeah, this lock is actually the reason I almost lost a finger. Carelessness, of course. This place is so secure I can actually leave my truck running and unlocked. But let's go in here and see what they say. Do they have somewhere where we check in? I don't even know. This is my first time here, so I'm definitely gonna be looking like a madman. I don't know if they walk up to you or what happens. Let's go in here and see what they say. Hey, how you doing?
Have you been here before?
First time.
Okay. You didn't break the seal or anything,
No, no,
right?
no. The guard shack guy told me that you guys open the doors from the inside.
Cool. Yes, yes, awesome. You haven't been here?
No.
Okay, did you put your tandems all the way back?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you have to wait inside, safety reasons.
In here?
Yeah, you can sit right there in that chair and there's a restroom for you.
I wish I charged my phone.
You got a charger on you?
Probably have to go back. No, I have to go back and turn the truck off. So I'll
go back, get your charger. Right behind that chair, you can see there's a plug.
Mm-hmm.
She's suiting up. She's got to go outside and check the temperature of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to go get your charger and stuff because we can't unload you until you come back inside.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, we're waiting.
That's something new.
Waiting on you.
I'm a run.
Okay.
How you doing? Good. They're serious about the safety concerns, right?
What?
I'm saying they're serious about the safety concerns, right?
What?
More time, I'm sorry.
I'm saying they're serious about safety.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
All right, folks. So, unfortunately, like y'all heard her say, I can't be in the truck while they're unloading. So, I will turn the camera back on once they're done unloading me. But until then, be nice to each other over here.
A few moments later.
Of course, y'all can't see me because it's dark. Let me switch the orientation. Also, low altitude fam, let's talk about a little thing over here. So, they got everything unloaded. And I will give them props. That was quick. Because from my previous clip, I basically said they don't let you sit in the truck while they're getting you unloaded. So I was like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now. Let me tell you, I walked in there, sat down, asked them for Wi-Fi. They said, nah, we don't be giving out, we don't let you drivers use our Wi-Fi. I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just lay down there. I had my AirPods with me, so I just put in some music. And I had this shit on blast. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This guy's done. It literally took them, because I put myself on duty when I was walking to the truck. They got everything unloaded in 35 minutes. I was like, you know what? That is lovely. That is very much lovely. So now that I have my next load, what I'm gonna do is there's a Flying J 5 miles down the road from where I am. So that's where I'm gonna go do my break. Props to this guys. The trailer, the inside of the trailer is still clean. Like when I tell you it's like they did a washout in there as soon as they were done unloading. It's lovely. So I don't gotta worry about washout. I don't gotta worry about fuel. So that puts me in a good spot. So I will see you guys at the truck stop when I get there. I ain't gonna lie folks, that nap I was taking at the office over there kinda messed everything up because now I feel lazy and tired. Anyway, what it do folks, welcome to Vandalia. Jesus, I know I butchered the hell out of that name. Vandalia or Vandalia or whatever y'all want to call it. Vandalia, Vandalia, Ohio. There's a Flying J I'm at, and I will tell y'all this. They only have 6 free spots. Everything else is paid parking. Oh, this shit is hilarious, man. So now I'm about to call these guys and ask them, see if the load is ready. Now, even if it's ready, I'm just gonna lie straight out my ass and tell them like, hey, I'm out of hours. Now, they do have overnight parking. Should I just go there instead of having to pay for parking? But I also need to grab a shower. You know what? Bro, I'm too tired to think. If anything, I have free parking I can use. Bro, there's those situations I can't even think. Anyway, because my pickup time, or rather what they're saying for appointment window is tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. And this is a 26-degree load, so I'm not quite sure if they have the load ready. You know what? We're gonna call them. Basically, I'm gonna call them with you here. See what they say. Hey, my name is Mark with Prime. I was calling to check on the status of a load.
What is the last word shipment number?
0882.
Not ready, sir.
Not ready? Okay, no problem. All right, thank you.
Do you have a trailer?
I do have a trailer with me.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Don't know why they asked if I have a trailer. I mean, yeah, I do. Anyway, like I said, folks, I am wasted. Probably just gonna jump in there, grab a shower, and that's wraps. I don't know what else to say or do. Load ain't ready, so I'm not ready either. Now, the load is not a long one. I'll pick up in Springdale, Ohio, which is basically north of Cincinnati, and I drop that one off in Greenfield, Indiana, and that one is a straight through. But until tomorrow, my lovely people, stay hydrated, stay cool, be sure to tell somebody you love them, and I'll catch y'all on day 30.
Pegar e laraiaraia. Só pegar